high school, I would say. And then I went on to play at Capital Christian. Um, enjoyed every minute there. Loved the coaching staff, all aspects. But yeah, and then I got really serious about baseball, like kind of later on in my high school career, because I was a two-sport athlete. I played soccer and baseball competitively, so I kind of had to manage that. And then I chose to take baseball more seriously and started doing a bunch of camps, started kind of looking around to see where I can play. So yeah, I mean, I just me and Westmont College in Santa Barbara got into connection and went and visited, loved it out there, and yeah, I enjoyed every minute as I was there. So
Nice. What division is Westmont?
Westmont's an NAIA school, so
Okay.
it's separate from the NCAA. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Awesome. Sweet. What year did you graduate high school?
I graduated in 2015.
2015. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Nice. Awesome.
yeah.
All right. We'll open it up for you guys, trio guys. If you guys have any questions for Taylor, just whatever you want, kind of similar to what we've done in the past, just throw them out there, and let's keep it going.
Okay. I have one.
Yeah, Brady.
What were some struggles that you had, and like how'd you get through them? Like what motivated you?
Through college or high school?
Or just anytime?
Anytime? I think definitely college, I had a tremendous amount of ups and downs. I think early on, I struggled a lot with just in high school, and as I was younger, I was so used to just like being like the top player or like top guy on my team. And then just like when I get to college, it's like it's kind of a shock, and I'm kind of like bottom tier now, and like I have to like work my way up, and I wasn't getting a lot of playing time my freshman year. And so I was really struggling just with if I'm good enough, if I'm ready for all this. And so that was a big struggle. And then just struggling with just maybe putting too much pressure on myself and thinking that the game's bigger than what it is, or the practice or the at bat is bigger than what it is. Just trying not to get wrapped up in having my identity and who I am as a baseball player, but just trying to figure out who I am off the field too. So just trying to balance being a baseball player and an athlete, and just a student with just both. Yeah. So those are some of the struggles I had.
All right.
Good question, Brady.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice. Who's got another question?
I do.
Jordan, what's up?
How has the game changed from Capital Christian to Westmont? Like, have the style of the play, like your coaches teach you?
Yeah. So I was actually very fortunate enough to have very open coaches, and they kind of were players coaches, you could say, and they definitely had their ways they went about things, but they kind of let us play freely, so that was super nice. But the jump from high school to college, I mean, it's a jump for sure. The game just like feels a lot faster than it is, but once you just understand and you kind of build that confidence in yourself, it slows down quite a bit. But yeah, I mean, the coaches were very, they weren't like, you have to hit this way, you have to throw this way. They were very open, and they knew, and they let us play because they recruited us for a reason, and they obviously taught us and helped us. But yeah, they were very open. And I think a big thing for me was just asking questions. I think asking questions is one of the most important things in growing as a player. So if I didn't understand something, or if I didn't agree with something, I'd ask why. And then if they gave a reasoning, or it made more sense, and I could understand. So I think just being open to hearing what they say and being just yourself is very important.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Who's got another one?
I do.
Is that Brady?
You talked a little bit about you being recruited to Westmont, but what was that? What was the whole recruiting process like from high school to college?
Yeah. So for me, which is probably different from other guys that have talked to you, I think I wasn't very highly recruited. Didn't have like the big name offers or whatever. So I kind of had to find a place where it was the right fit for me. academically, athletically. So it was kind of a struggle, actually. I didn't commit until late in my senior year. So I was kind of stressing out a bit about if I'm going to go JUCO, if I'm going to go to a 4-year. So, but it was a process for sure. But I think the advice I'd give you guys is just go to a place where you're going to play or where you feel comfortable. Obviously, D1, that's everybody's dream, everybody's goal. But if it's just not the right fit, then maybe explore your options, man. I mean, I've played with some of the best players ever in NAIA, and it's great baseball. You're gonna get seen to play professional baseball. So I would personally just find the right fit. That was kind of the main thing for me. So
Yeah, definitely. Do you hope to play professionally once you're done officially at Westmont?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I've been talking to some of my buddies that played overseas professionally,
Yeah.
and they've enjoyed it quite a bit. So I've been thinking about that. And then you guys know Mauricio. I've been just talking to him and seeing, get a tryout or something or whatever.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
just trying to figure it out. But if not, then life happens. But yeah, I mean, definitely looking into overseas and stuff.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, next question. Throw them out there, guys. Anybody at the bottom too that hasn't asked, you want to throw one out? Go ahead. All right. Who's someone you looked up to growing up? As far as baseball goes, I could be a coach, player, big league guy you like to model.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was very fortunate enough to have Mauricio in my life
Oh yeah.
the back half of the years. So, I mean, we were basically inseparable. He played short, I played second when he was in high school. So, I mean, every day just learning off of him and hearing what he has learned throughout his life in the game it helped me tremendously. I mean, from even just throwing the way he throws, from hitting, just emulating just what he does and his success. It's just been so he's been one of the main people that have just kind of I've looked up to and has pushed me in ways that I'm very grateful for. So
yeah, that's cool. Are you guys similar in age?
He's 4 years older than me.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's quite a bit older, but
yeah, definitely. Cool. All right, what else do you
I
guys?
have another one.
What's up, Brady?
So I know we're on lockdown with the whole Corona thing, but what does your workout regimen look like right now?
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm kind of lucky right now. I'm at my girlfriend's parents' place in Palm Springs, and they have a bunch of dumbbells and stuff. So I'm able to get my workouts in, but I do a lot of like body weight stuff right now, just to keep my legs in shape, keep my upper body in shape. And then I'm lucky my girlfriend plays softball at the University of Washington, so she is able to like catch with me, and we do wall ball. We do wall ball quite a bit, where we just kind of make it a competition, throwing the ball off the wall, just getting the feet moving and hands going. But yeah, just any way to stay active, stay in the rhythm. There's small things, even in your house. If you have like a tennis ball or something, throwing it off the wall and short hops, just little things like that. I've been doing just to stay in shape and whatnot, and make the most of what you got. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen all on social media and people doing their lifts with like stuff around the house. But yeah, just little things. And if you have a place to hit, then I would say go hit. But yeah, me, I'm just staying as much active as I can. So
Yeah, definitely. How did your workouts change when you went to college? Like was Westmont really big into lifting? Did you lift a lot in high school? What was that like?
yeah, so I lifted quite a bit in high school because I mean I had to gain every edge as I can as a small guy. I'm a smaller guy, so I need to stay strong and keep my body healthy. So I lifted quite a bit in high school at Results in Sacramento. So it was really good. I had good training, and then only difference that I had going into college was just waking up at 5 a.m. to go do weights. You guys learn to love and hate that, the weights. But I mean, we had a strength coach, and then we were lucky enough to have that time with him where we got to separate and kind of go into like groups of infielders, outfielders, and like catches and stuff. So it was nice to get that kind of personalized ish training and whatnot. But we lifted 3 days a week, and during the season we lifted twice with one mobility day. So it was nice. Some days were worse than others to get up, but really good.
Yeah, that's the grind. Getting up early, lifting weights.
Yeah.
Seems like most colleges do that. Something to get ready for
Exactly.
you younger guys.
Yeah.
All right, who's got more questions? Throw them out there.
I do.
All right, Jordan.
What has been like your favorite baseball moment?
Ooh, favorite baseball moment. Honestly, it was this year. It was the last weekend, actually, right before all this stuff went down. I was kind of struggling a little bit at the plate. Not horribly, but just like in a little bit of a lull the weekend before. And the next weekend, I went like 10 for 13 or something crazy at the plate. And I was just like, I fell on top of the world. It was like a freaking beach ball I was hitting. And I think that was probably the highlight of my career, I would say. Kind of had a good little.
Yeah, that's not bad. 10 for 13.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Pretty
all right. Yeah, that's a good streak right there.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many memories that I can't even think of. College, you guys will get there and understand just the memories that you guys create with all your buddies on the road trips, long bus rides, all that stuff. But
yeah, definitely. It's like an extended family, you know, as
Exactly.
you continue to move up levels and guys get more competitive and all that, you're around each other every day. It's fun. It's like a fraternity. It's a good time.
Yeah.
If you can play in college, do it. It's fun.
Exactly. Yep. No matter where you're at too. I mean, it's just you find people that are like you, like-minded like you, been through the same struggles like you. It's fun. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, I played JUCO, D1, D2, and it's all the same. Every level's the same. If anything, our Division II team was probably better than any team I played on.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the level doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter where you go. Yep. If you can play ball, it'll get you to the next level.
Oh yeah. All right, who's got another one?
I have another one.
All right, Brady.
Who's your favorite baseball player growing up, like as a kid?
My favorite baseball player. All right, so as a younger kid, like a little guy, Derek Jeter was my guy. We have the same birthday, and I named my dog Jeter, so I was just like automatically like that's my guy. Yeah. I wanted to do everything like him. I wore like the sweatbands and whatnot. But I'm a Giants fan, so then it turned into Brandon Crawford after that. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crawford's awesome. Went to the same high school as Crawford.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he graduated the year before I got there, though.
Nice.
But I would see his dad at the gym like every day for 6 years. His dad's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Crawford. Cool dude. All right, who's got some more questions?
I do.
All right, throw it out there.
When you started off in college, were like you living with your baseball teammates, or like how did they situate that?
Yeah, so there's like separate dorms you can kind of choose from as a freshman. And so let me give a little background. At Westmont, you have to live on campus the first 2 years. That's not like normal, like it's not like always at all colleges, but at Westmont you had to live on campus for 2 years. So I lived on campus, and I did get roomed with a baseball player. He was a pitcher, so but yeah, you after your first year, you kind of get your guys that you like are boys with, and then you like pick and choose where you want to live and if you want to live with them and stuff. So, but it was nice. I know a lot of people did not room with a teammate, and they've enjoyed that and have had bad times too. But it just kind of depends. If you have a buddy or something that isn't a baseball player that goes to the same school, room with them. I mean, it's kind of nice having that break and that separation from the field and the dorm too, if you don't live with a baseball player. So I've had
Yeah.
that before, which was pretty nice. Just like after a long day, just not having to talk about baseball because it's literally a job and you're around it 24/7. So sometimes it's nice to have that break.
Definitely. Cool. Who's got more questions?
How do you balance like the academic side of college versus the athletic side?
Yeah. So Westmont's a pretty academically challenging school. It's a smaller school, so the class sizes are smaller, which is really nice to have that connection with the teachers and stuff that'll help you out. But I think just one thing I learned was just time management. I was pretty bad at it during my first couple of years, just separating the fun, the baseball, and the school, just like having to manage realizing why you're the college that you're at. You want to play baseball, you want to get your degree and whatnot. So just I would say time management was the biggest thing for me, and just picking and choosing, hanging out with guys. I mean, you just kind of sometimes you have to say no to get your homework done, or just like sometimes you have to grind it out and stay up late and be dragging the next day for weights or class just to get that homework done or whatnot, or that paper done. But I think, and then just doing your work. I think just getting it done and doing the work is the most important thing. I know a lot of guys that just skip out on that step and just kind of dog it, or just like don't want to put in the effort to just do the work. Doing the work is the most important thing. It doesn't matter really how bad or good it is. They'll help you along the way, obviously, but just doing the work, I think, is just really important.
Yeah, definitely. Good question. All right, who's got another one? Maybe anyone who hasn't said anything yet. Ben, Eric, Pat, Ryan, anybody? Got a new question you want to ask? You've been holding on to?
I got one.
What's up, Ben?
So, what's the best park that you've played at, like baseball park?
Ooh, okay.
Baseball park?
Yeah.
Ooh. In high school, I played at Raleigh Field. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
We played there like 4 years, so that was pretty fun. The best part, though. I think maybe not the best park, but the best atmosphere. I played a summer ball team. I played for the Lincoln Potters one year, and we played the Humboldt Crabs, and so it's a small town, so they draw a big crowd, and so just that atmosphere and the people like heckling you as you're playing during summer ball was pretty fun and enjoyable, just to hear all the people and just the crowd. So
yeah, I played there too.
Yeah, that's a good time.
I played there. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun place to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get after it.
We played there one time, and we were the next game up, so we were watching the game, and one of the opposing pitchers hit one of the Crabs players, and the dude tossed his bat like towards the third baseman. He just like grabbed it and chucked it like sort of at the pitcher, but like he wasn't intending to hit him.
Yeah.
He just hucked his bat like right between third and short.
Wow.
It was like all over like Barstool Sports and everything. It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's my memory of Humboldt. Just
They get
nuts.
rowdy
They're nuts up there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really fun place to play. Nice. Good question, Ben. Do you guys at Westmont do you play any Division I schools? I know like some D2s, NAIAs will scrimmage D1s or have like a midweek game against the D1.
Yeah. So every year, so we schedule it every year, but it's crazy. Every single year that we've scheduled it, we've had a rain out during that week.
Oh man.
So we literally every time we've like, it was like we scheduled like Dartmouth. They're on like a
Nice.
West Coast trip or whatever,
Yeah.
2 years in a row, and they didn't happen or whatever. But yeah, not really, not usually. We've tried to like UCSB doesn't want to play, which is it's understandable. Like, or whatever, something happens.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of teams just kind of don't really want to jump down to NAIA and play us, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
We play
Then
more
if
D2 schools.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Who's the best pitcher that you've hit off of?
Ooh.
Best pitcher.
Nice.
It was actually with Hard 90. I was 16 playing U18. This lefty that threw like 95, and I was just blown away by it. It was like my first first jump up to 18U or whatever, or U18.
Yeah,
I was like
fast at 16.
guest player or whatever, and this kid just like, we were at McAuliffe. I don't know if they're still there in Sacramento, and on the mound is this big Mexican kid just chucking, and he was just gross. I didn't even see it every time. That was my first like exposure to like fast pitching and like 95 plus stuff. So
Yeah,
probably the best pitcher. I think he went like first round or something. It was something. I think his name was like Luis Ortiz or like I don't remember.
Okay.
He was like a dude or something. I remember.
Do you guys play Azusa Pacific?
Yeah, so we've played them before.
Yeah. You didn't face Josh Dalmont, did you? He was probably gone.
Is that the dude that threw 100?
Yeah, I think he said 103 or 104. He switched
Yeah,
to
no, we didn't face him. I think he was gone. He was left the year before we played them.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you probably would have said him if you did, because
Yeah, for sure.
triple digits just every day. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Who's got any more questions? Keep them coming.
I do.
What's up?
What's the farthest ball you've hit, or you think you've?
Ooh.
Farthest ball I hit was probably this year, and it didn't go out. So at our park, we have a deep like left center. It's like 400 plus feet, and I got a 2-0 slider from a lefty, and I was sitting on it. I just absolutely crushed it out there, and I didn't think I hit it that hard or that far, because I'm not a big guy, so I don't hit balls very far or stuff. And it hit the fence, and I was like, holy crap. And I was like, wow. I only got a double because I was kind of watching it a little bit, honestly, and I was like, dang, that thing keeps going. And so that was probably the farthest ball I hit. It was probably 400 plus feet.
Wow. That's a far fence.
Yeah, it's freaking deep.
Man. All right, who's got another one?
I do.
What's up? Was that Scotty?
Eric.
Oh, Eric. What's up, Eric?
Going off of like Ben's question, what is the worst field you've played at?
Ooh. Yeah. What college should you not go to?
Well, yeah, so it easily comes to mind. San Diego Christian had just a bad field. They're in our league for at Westmont, and they played at this like Indian reservation, so it was just like really run down, and like the worst infield, worst dirt I've ever stepped on. Honestly, it was pretty bad. So I think San Diego Christian kind of takes the top spot on that one.
That's rough.
Didn't have it every weekend though, luckily.
Nice.
I was praying the ball wasn't hit to me. No bad hops.
Yeah. Do you prefer? Would you prefer to play on like nice grass infield, or would you prefer to play on turf?
I love a grass infield.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, turf is nice, but I think just grass and dirt is just, I don't know, it feels better, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And plus we play on a grass field, and it's pristine. So I'm just like, I expect high quality from like other schools, and it's just crazy. Yeah. So we were lucky to have just a super nice field, but I think grass is the way to go.
Nice. For sure. All right. Who's got any other questions? What's your nutrition like? I was going to ask that earlier, but we've been talking a lot about nutrition, because these guys are kind of getting into that phase in their careers where they're focusing a little more on nutrition. So how do you kind of handle that? Do you track macros, calories, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so um, during the season, I don't track like really anything. I kind of just eat whatever usually, just because I'm burning so many calories during the weekend and during practice and during all that. So it's kind of nice where I can just kind of eat as much as I want and still like maintain my uh, muscle mass and my like body
Mhm.
fat or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I I eat healthy in the fall, and I usually try and eat more in the fall than I do the spring, or like eat like a crap ton more just to
Yeah.
gain weight and keep that weight on. So, because I mean, you lose it during the season just because of how much you're out there on the field
Oh yeah.
sweating,
Yeah.
standing there, whatever. Um, so, but yeah, I try to eat as clean as possible. I eat a lot of meats,
Mhm.
a lot of veggies, obviously. But yeah, I mean, clean eating's like I've been trying to tell my girlfriend just how important just healthy eating is, and how it's just like
Oh
the
yeah.
most important part of training, fueling your body, and just like
Mhm.
understanding what to put in your body at certain times and what is good for you and bad for you is definitely. I tried so during the year or during the summer, I try to meal prep like
Mhm.
as much as I can, just so I can just have it ready.
Yeah. Nice.
So,
What are
because
some of your go-to meals or snacks?
ooh, I eat a lot of ground turkey. Like
Nice.
I
Yeah.
crush ground turkey.
Lean
I
meats.
like sweet potatoes. Any vegetable, any vegetable. My girlfriend
Yeah.
just gave me into vegetables. Uh, anything from Trader Joe's. I love Trader
Yeah.
Joe's. Trader
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
Joe's is
Yeah.
the spot. I
Uh-huh.
love fish too, so I eat a lot of salmon and like halibut and whatnot. So,
Mhm.
but
Nice.
yeah,
Awesome. That's good to hear.
yeah.
Cool. All right. Who's got a couple more questions before we close out? Maybe one or two more.
I forgot to ask. How old are these guys?
The true members are anywhere from around 11 to 13.
Okay.
So I would say the majority of the guys we got in here, like, seventh, eighth grade right now.
Yeah.
Some sixth grade. So yeah, they're just getting into that. I know guys like Brady, Pat, Scotty, they're all focusing more on that nutrition aspect now. Most
Yeah.
of the guys are in general. I'm just throwing some random names out there, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're getting into all that.
It's good. Started early.
Yeah. All right, who's got one more question? Lyndon on one more.
What's your favorite music to listen to before a game?
Ooh.
Favorite music? Kind of varies, honestly. I like a lot of like Latin stuff, like reggaeton and stuff. I listen to a lot of that, but I also listen to I listen to rap usually. Drake, um, anybody like, yeah, Travis Scott. I mean, but yeah, I like to. And then sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I need to like tone it down for some games, or like
Mhm.
kind of relax and not get like so amped. So I'll listen to like softer stuff or whatever. So
Yeah. Nice.
kind of
What's
varies.
your
Depends on
what's
the
your
depends
walkout?
on it's a Latin song.
Okay.
It's called Otro Traigo. It's
Okay.
pretty upbeat song.
Yeah.
It's pretty famous, like Latin song. You've probably heard it before.
Yeah, I might have heard it in a walkout.
But yeah, that's what I
Cool.
might go to.
Cool. Cool. All right. Anybody got one more? Give you guys one more chance.
I ran out. I had a full list and I ran out.
You ran out of your questions. Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. So have they told you guys anything on the season? I mean, I think the NCAA canceled the season, right? Is that correct?
Yeah,
Yeah. So NAI will be done.
yeah,
And they're giving that year back to you guys, right?
they are. Yeah,
Cool. Cool.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just trying to figure it out money wise,
Yeah. Definitely.
stuff. So, but
Yeah. Well, we'll be hoping the best for you. Maybe you can go play some professional ball somewhere. Some
yeah,
independent ball, something like that too. So.
for sure.
Yeah, a lot of options. But thanks for joining us today, Taylor. We really appreciate your time. A lot of good advice, a lot of good stuff we got from you. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for listening. Hope to see you guys in Hard 90 soon. I'll be around there, so
Yeah,
I live
awesome.
Folsom, so I'm not too far away. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Good questions as well.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. We'll see you on the high school call at 2. Trio guys, we'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
See you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.